Welcome back. My first guest is an actor, writer, and director you know from such films as Henry V, My Week with Marilyn, and Tenet. He has written and directed a new film, Belfast.
I think my dad wants us to leave Belfast.
What do you want?
Every night, before I go to sleep, when I say my prayers, I ask God if he'd fix it, so that when I wake up in the morning, I'm the best footballer in the world. And then I also ask him as well, that when I grow up, can I marry Catherine? Even if she loves Ronnie Boyd. But you could still see him, but you'd marry me. That's what I want.
Please welcome back to The Late Show, Kenneth Branagh. Hello.
Hello, what a great crowd.
Yeah, it isn't lovely?
Yeah.
Nice to have you back again.
Thank you, very nice to be back.
I'm a very lucky man. I got to see your film, Belfast, a couple weeks ago at the Montclair Film Festival, and I didn't even know that I would be talking to you about it.
Right.
First thing I thought was, oh, I hope I get a chance to talk to him about him, and I found out the next day, sure enough, here you're going to be here. It is my favorite movie I've seen this year, favorite movie I've seen in many years. Oh, it's such a beautiful and tender story of this family.
Thank you very much, thank you. Yeah.
This family in Northern Ireland, caught in what was called the Troubles, starting in 1969. People may not know how this story is personal to you. You wrote the story, and tell them how so.
Well, I'm from there. I was born in Belfast, and I lived there till I was 9. And the story of the film is really about something that happened to me when I was 9 years old, and my family. We lived a life that could advertise the idea that it takes a village to raise a child. We lived in one street where my family had many siblings. I had many cousins. If you weren't related to half of Belfast, you went to school with the other half. It felt as though you knew where you were. And then in the summer, the hot summer of 1969, violence spread onto the streets, and there was a moment when I thought I was hearing a swarm of bees a little way away, and it wasn't bees. I turned around, life got very surreal, and it turned out to be a crowd of rioters that were coming up our street and eventually smashing the windows of the Catholic houses. We were a predominantly Protestant street, for what it was worth, but living very peacefully with our Catholic neighbours. And literally the world turned upside down. The ground on which we stood was lifted, and the paving stones were put onto a barricade at the end of the street, either end of the street. We were walking on sand, literally the living metaphor of the world turning upside down. And really from that moment, my life never really followed any kind of expected track. I moved somewhere, I sounded different. I don't know if I'd ever been sitting here with you, Stephen, if I'd stayed in Belfast, but it was a momentous time in my life that I hadn't really faced up to kind of feeling or processing until really the lockdown that we started a couple of years ago sent me right back to the lockdown that was created when that violence came and struck our family.
So that struck a nerve for you, that was resonant for you, that original experience?
Yes, it was. Because, I suppose what happened was that the family went, in a way that maybe we all understand through lockdown, they went on to sort of code red. Everything, we touched on a little while ago, this idea of that moment in everybody or anybody's life when maybe, the Jesuits say, give me the child till 7 and I'll show you the adult. And I think there's a moment when there's a crossover point when whatever you might call it beforehand, innocence or just a sense of if you are lucky and if you're lucky enough to have a family and have some sense of being settled, you have to at some point enter the adult world. My version of it, like many other people's in that part of the world, was suddenly accelerated. It was very dangerous. It's often very exciting. And so once it happened, you had to try and find a way to navigate this new world that was suddenly full of worry and burden. You started to think about a future that you'd never thought about. You started to wonder whether you were going to be living in the same place. And so it suddenly, you looked for refuge anywhere you could. And in my case, it was religion. No good for me, I'm afraid. That didn't work. They literally put the fear of God in me and suddenly told me there were two roads that I would find when I left this world, and I could never ever remember which bloody roads they were. There was a long and winding one, there was a straight and narrow one, but there was only two. You'd think only two roads to remember, you'd be fine, wouldn't you? But I got so obsessed with it that sort of paralyzed me. And then the other three obsessions were football, a girl called Catherine, and movies. So that's where I tried to find a way of making sense of the world at that time.
We have to take a quick break, but don't go away. We'll be right back with more Kenneth Branagh.